Next time you see me, I'll be checking out some Karak Chai. Have you had that cry last time? Mind-blowing stuff. What is this? I walked into it. I'm a stone and they didn't even give me a cheese. Oh, that is serious. Guys, welcome to the Breeded Reviews with me, Imran. Today, I'm going out in search of Karak Chai. Karak Chai has become a phenomenon throughout the UK, where a lot of the Asian community from the Southeast Asian population has gone mad over tea. That's what's happened. For socialization, we're going to specialist tea shops. Maybe Chaiiwala, maybe Chaiiology, maybe Karak Chai, one or the other, right? We're spending a lot of money in these chai places. So who's got the best Karak tea? Now, let's get some ground rules going here. What is Karak Chai? Karak Chai originates from Southeast Asia. It's a tea that we would normally have brewed in the house maybe 2 or 3 times a day, typically. Right, it's gone famous in Qatar as well, in the UAE. There's massive franchises out there who are just selling tea. So what are we looking for in taste wise? We are looking for a strong brewed taste of black tea. We are then looking for cinnamon, cardamom, that sort of thing. Not an overkill of sweetness, not an overkill of milk. Okay, this is not a masala tea we're after. This is not a desi tea we're after. We're after a Karak Chai. It's supposed to leave the aftertaste of black tea in your mouth. It's supposed to be lightweight, right, to the point, but we can't have it too runny like water. So we got 4 options. We're gonna go for 3 majors. So we're going Chaiiwala, we're going Chaiiology, and we're going to Karak Chai. And then we can have 1 independent who we're just going to be checking out, because a lot of takeaways, a lot of places do tea. So let's see if their Karak Chai meets the standards, and let's check out their prices. Let's check out their decor. Next time you see me, I'll be checking out some Karak Chai. Let's go. Right, time for tea number 1. We're over at Chaiiwala, probably the biggest franchise out of all of them. Let's check it out. Guys, I'm out trying to discover new food places. Do not forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the bell icon. Here comes the rest of your video. Welcome to Chaiiwala. One of the biggest franchises. They've recognized me already. One of the biggest franchises when it comes to Karak Chai, right? So this is our first stop. Apparently, these guys are supposed to be better than the rest of them. So if we try their tea first, right, we can set a benchmark. Do you agree? Right, I'm looking at the Karak Chai. Let me check out the price first of all. How much is your Karak Chai, by the way? How are you, sir?
Not too bad, yourself?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. How much is Karak Chai? We are comparing Karak Chais today.
Well, if I'm right in saying we are 170.
170?
Yeah.
170 for a regular. Okay, so we're going to be checking out the design. We're going to be checking out what it actually tastes like. And then we'll give you some feedback. Let's get the Karak Chai. Let's move back to the car. Welcome to option number 1, Chaiiwala. Like I was telling you earlier, right? Probably one of the biggest operations when it comes to Karak Chai. These guys have got it down to the T. Branding, social media, right? Everybody's holding Chaiiwala. You got people like Amir Khan. You got big personalities holding it. So we might as well try one as well, right? Let's have a look at the cup. Okay, if you remember, this is a good cup. From previous experiences, it doesn't leak or anything like that. Going in. Oh yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's lightweight. It's definitely Karak. You could taste the tea itself. It's quite authentic tasting. There's not an overkill of sugar, so you still can taste the tea. But it's a good tea, and it's at £1.70 a regular. Okay, £1.70 a regular. Have a look at their branding on the cup itself. They do stuff which is really out of the box, these guys. I mean, the other day, right, I tried a apple pie samosa with ice cream. It was a brilliant idea. It was a samosa filled with apple pie with ice cream. It's a little bit quirky, it's a little bit different, and you know, it appeals to a lot of people, these guys do. So fair play to Chaiiwala, they got the branding right. Right, moving on to number 2. Right, tea number 2. We're over at Karak Chai. Got quite a few places. Started off in Manchester, right? They've been in Birmingham as well for a long time. I think they're slightly more expensive than Chaiiwala. Chai number 2 from Karak Chai, right? Started off in life in Manchester and now progressed over to Birmingham. So first of all, I'm testing how warm it is. Yes, it's warm. Is it Karak? I could definitely feel the I could definitely taste the tea bags or the tea itself. Karak Chai has to have a little bit more tea to it, if that makes sense. It's milky, right? It's a little bit, probably a little bit more sugary than let's say Chaiiwala. It's not bad. It's £1.80, so it's a little bit more than Chaiiwala. I do like it, but is it the best tea in Birmingham? The design of the cup itself, right? If you look at the top of it, I don't like the design because every time I'm taking a sip, I'm dropping some on myself. Not because I can't use the cup. It's the design's really bad. It is not. It's not right. It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like. Right at the end, I'm having to almost suck it out. That's what I'm having to do. It's definitely thicker than Chaiiwala. The actual tea itself. Maybe it's a lot more use of milk. It's definitely Karak, right? What we're looking for, and it's £1.80, a regular. Let's go number 3. Welcome to my third option. Is Chaiiology, right? It's where chai is getting scientific. Let's check it out. Option number 3, Chaiiology, right, where chai just got very, very scientific, right? They are using a very similar cup to Karak Chai. You can see the lid of it. It's a little bit more up, okay? That's one, Karak Chai one, dripped all over me. Okay, let's try this one. You want to know the truth? Exactly the same as Chaiiwala. I swear, it's exactly the same. You could taste the cardamom. Okay, it's probably less denser in weight than Chaiiwala, just slightly, but it's very, very similar. But it's pretty good. You could definitely taste the black tea, the cardamom. It's been brewed. It definitely is a good Karak Chai. Not bad, and it costs £1.60. That's been the cheapest out of our 3 options so far, right? £1.60 for a regular over at Chaiiology. Right, without further ado, it's time to check out our very last option, the independent option. And for our independent option, we're going to check out Gully's Coffee Shop. Now, this guy reckons he does a homemade, home-brewed Karak Chai. Let's check it out and see if the independents can keep up with these guys. Moving on to option number 4. Welcome to my option number 4. We wanted to select someone, right, who was independent, right, and we come over to Stratford Road, Gully's Coffee Shop. You see this guy in action, selling people donuts, right, but he's quite confident that his mom makes a better Karak Chai than all of you Karak Chai ones out there. So we're going to check it out. Let's get the Karak Chai. Welcome to option number 4, the Gully Coffee Shop over on Stratford Road. It's a makeshift container where this guy sells donuts and brownies. His donuts are number 1, by the way. They're really good. But he said, you got to try my tea. So here goes. Oh yeah. right? This one cost us £1.50, right? It's a good tea. I can definitely taste spices in there. I can cinnamon, a hint of cinnamon. It's lightweight. It's a good tea. Maybe a little bit too milky to be a Karak tea, but it's a good tea. It's not a bad option. It's cheaper than all three so far. Let's try again. It's not a bad option. But the question is, who wins this? Let's review all of them all together, right? And then come to that sort of conclusion. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you one step at a time. First, we try Chaiiwala, right? What can you taste? I really like the design. I really like the whole branding of their products. I really like their social media. They're doing really well, right? There's a reason why they're doing really well, because the tea is really good. It's a medium line Karak Chai, right? Where you can taste the black tea. You can taste cinnamon, cardamom. Definitely you can taste in there. And it's not too light, it's not too heavy. And I think the biggest thing about Chaiiwala has got to be the consistency. When you have one on a Monday and then you have one on a Friday, they will all taste the same on every single day. So that is a definite plus there for Chaiiwalas. There's a reason why Chaiiwala is a pioneer of Karak Chai in the United Kingdom, and they're opening up branches like there's no tomorrow, right? Because they have got it down to a tea. I might not be a massive fan of some of the food they do, but I think when it comes to tea, Chaiiwala is right up there. Now, moving along to option number 3, Karak Chai, who's opening up branches very, very close to Chaiiwala. And are they going to give Chaiiwala any competition? No, I don't think so. It's too thick. It's too sweet. Honestly, I would love to say really good stuff about you guys, but it's the chai is not really happening, considering that you are calling yourself Karak Chai, which means that you should be specializing in this. So it's a big thumbs down, unfortunately, guys. So it's not in the competition, in the race right now. Then we went over to Chaiiology, right? Very, very, very similar to Chaiiwala. The concept of the shops, the layouts, the tea itself, honestly, almost identical. But I think slightly less milkier than Chaiiwala, where Chaiiwala's got that medium line going on and you can still taste the black tea in your mouth after. This is slightly less denser. It's not a bad thing. Don't write these guys off. They're up there, right? So Chaiiology, a really, really good job. Then we went for the independent option of the Gully Coffee Shop. I wanted to give you an independent just to make sure that there is chai available in every sort of street corner. Maybe from a takeaway, it may not be a specialist tea shop, but there is chai available. This was £1.50, the cheapest out of the lot. Okay, I think this tea itself and other teas that you would get from a takeaway would have a masala going on. So it's a masala tea more than a Karak tea. Karak tea needs to have plenty of black tea coming in your taste buds. It needs to have cardamom, it needs to have cinnamon, it needs to have that sort of thing, but it can't be overly sweet. It's a good attempt, right? But Gully Shop, right, you're coming in at number 3 on this chart. So let's get this right. Karak Chai, number 4, sorry. Gully Shop, number 3, good attempt by an independent and the cheapest option. Then we've got our runners up, guys. We've got Chaiiwala and we got Chaiiology. It's a difficult one, right? Because Chaiiology, honestly, for somebody who's not been around for very long, they've done a really good job. So it's a really close score. But if I had to make my mind up and say with regards to consistency, with regards to overall taste, it's Chaiiwala. Honestly, it is. It is definitely Chaiiwala. Chaiiwala is 10 pence more than Chaiiology. So Chaiiology is a very good option. Well, £1.60 a regular. Okay, if you're going to be doing this every day, maybe 3 times a day, then it makes sense to save that 10 pence, right? But overall, Chaiiwala is definitely the winner. Guys, you're watching Imran. And if there's any foods out there that you want me to review and you think we've got too many of this place and too many of that place, then give us a shout. And as always, carry on watching The Bearded Bros. mind-blowing stuff. What is this? I walked into them. I'm a stone. And they even give me a cheese. Oh, they seriously.